I am Jesus, Church, Messiah, Church, whatever you are calling me. The Word made flesh, from a word from E to Z, EBCD, until I become, in this end, a numbers. Best for the angels to have the numbers, for humans could not speak our names, which is a Sabbath rest for the people or for my angels. A Sabbath rest for my angels. Why I revert from A to Z is what you called Al-Stake, which is Al, E, and then this end, Zion. E to Z, Word made flesh, from Al to Stake, and from Metes and to Zeus, and Zeus into Poseidons. You get that, humans? Word made flesh. Meaning, incarnations of the Word of Life, every name's created. Along with the angels. Along with the angels. Hebrews 4:1 or Hebrews 4, a Sabbath rest for the people of my Papa. Therefore, since the promise of entering the rest still stands, you should have been very careful that none of you, non-arcs, be found guilty, or in your book it's stated to have fallen short of it. That test. I am that his test. It's like the other day when I was called psychopath. Of course, I'm psycho because I won't be agreed to be on that cross if I want psycho. That you have fallen short by calling someone names when you have no idea who they are. In your book, Hebrews 4, it's stated, today, if you hear my voice, do not harden thy hearts, but your hearts are hardened, for you are what you are. Non-arcs. You call someone else's names. You have fallen short into that pit by preaching the Word of God, which is we could not have rest. Even the Sabbath day, Sunday, the worst thing happened. Why? Our Sabbath is Sunday. But humans preaches me at all day, every day. All day, every day. Think about that, how much you have offended me. The whom you call Jesus, Messiah, for thy have had the good news proclaimed today. The good news is already proclaimed to you before time. But still, you carry on preaching the Word of God just as you did, just as the Sabbath did. Just as the Sabbath did, you become them. Humans, you become them. You despising me because of being a woman, the true Messiah, inside of Chapnel's abode, inside, I wouldn't say inside of every apostles, behind every apostles. It's like they're on the front, I'm on the back to back, back to back, double cara, inside out. A soul's thickening. There are those who have worked with me in the time when we were in Egypt. Spiritually, physically, they were laying all those rocks into that Gaisa. And then after I saw one of my men was whipped by the latigo, then that's it. Done, let's go home. Because I don't want any of my angels being crucified. I prefer to be crucified than my brother. That is how protected I am, humans, which is I could not I don't even understand why. I just don't like to hurt anyone, humans. I just don't like humans hurting anybody. Especially when you preach the word of God when you are no us. When you are non-spirit, you preach the word of God. Humans, I am like this, even those around me. I try to, sometimes I just try to, not so much, because I knew they can protect themselves. It's like when I'm talking to my ayahs in here. I don't say hello, hi, all that, because I knew spiritually they are dwelling, They are dwelling. You ask to somebody, it's when you ask to somebody, hi, hello, how are you, all that, but, you say in your worldly, it's because you have no idea what it's humans is, going, I knew humans, I can see, that's why I don't ask the world. I want to ask how they've been. I wouldn't say how been yet. No, I won't. I asked somebody before, but I won't ask now because I can see everyone. Those times when I wasn't allowing myself to be awakened until I was fully, I was fully accepted into the Father's thrones. That's when I went up to, when my mom carried me to the tunnel where Father, Mom carried me to the tunnel, and then I went to the room, and then in there they were wondering who I was. Why? My mole is gone. I'm totally someone, it was their mark into me, and I would say mark because I am their mole, I am their mole, which is they knew already. Once I get in there, they knew already who it is. Ma'at. Ma'at. They knew it was I, Ma'at. You called Ma'at. In there, in Hebrew, a Sabbath rest for the people, for my papa's death is about judgment. Hebrews 4 is about judgment there. Until to 3. So I declared on oath in my anger, that is chapnel there. And and then they said, they shall never enter the rest. The rest, humans, is to heaven. Why those who calls nerded experience can only touch by the orbs, because there they are being seen what they have done throughout their lives. That is then that I have said that I will give life to whoever my Father asked. For in through them I can see the love in them. Every day you never give us a rest, humans. You never give us the rest. We've done the Friday, still the same. I've done all that just for my fathers to have the rest. But every day, we were just being vain, mentioned daily. Oh, the Lord, show me this. Oh, the Lord put a taste. Oh, the lahara. All that BS of humans. Just think about that, how much you have offended when I've said, do not vain thy God's name. Meaning to say, you shouldn't have mentioned thy names, my names, which is, it is what I've given to you. That is why you are restless as well. For I have declared on oath in my anger that you shall never enter the rest. You should not enter the, when you say rest, because I am that cheer. A cheer. What is cheer, humans? That is the what you call the trine, that the lotus, and also the the lotus. I would just say the lotus because right now my father is still asleep. Just he just went into you know, and it stated in there, yet his works have been finished since the creation of the world. For somewhere he has spoken about the seventh day in those words. On the seventh day, I have rested from all my work. And again, in the passage above, I said, they shall never enter. You have entered death, humans. Foul. You know? You are naked, non-spirit, preaching the word of God. You are sons of Sebas, the Nephilims, the Reubens, has been shagging one another. And all you do in this end think that you can be saved by preaching the word of God. No. Humans? You have hardened thy voice. You have hardened thy hearts. You say, voice, it is what you called HARTS. Voice, because if you truly knew my Father, you would also knew me. But you preaches, for you have no idea who is God that you have never seen. For he is, I am that what you call the wise Lord. I really don't like claiming these things, humans, so I send it to whoever is around me. Because there are 10 right now here. That is the judgment is, humans, for the people of my papa, for the childrens that to have the rest. We could have a festive Sabbath. Every day, for every day you crucified us. Every time you preach the word of God. Non-ark.